Twilight Zone. Like Blade Runner music.
What is up? What is going on, everyone? Welcome to another wonderful episode of No More BS. That's right. No, you can either no more BS or no more BS. I'm Alexander Garcia, your host. Welcome to the show. I have a phenomenal group of guys here, and man, I am totally bewildered. I'm honored to have such a great crew here, a great group of guys here. These guys have been at it here in San Antonio and all over the place in their craft in directing and producing film. Did I get that right, guys?
You did.
And we got a full table right now. Let me go ahead and start off to my left right here. Danny Ramos.
Yeah.
That's right. Danny Ramos. Welcome.
Thank you, Alex.
And across from me right here is Mr. Aaron Lee Lopez. Welcome, brother.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Glad to have you. And right here, I just met him tonight. It's a pleasure meeting you, Mr. R.Scott Leisk. I hope I pronounced that correctly.
Good enough.
Awesome. Excellent, man. How you guys doing tonight?
Awesome. Having a good time.
Dude, I'm still like, this energy here is amazing. We got 3 film directors here, right?
Woo! Yeah.
That have been in the business for a long time. So I'm just like really totally stoked out right now. Also, let's not forget Mr. Jorge Infante right over here doing all the production. Thank you, Jorge.
Yeah.
You rock, bro. Yeah, bro. Thank you so much. But let's go ahead and get started, man. I'm going to go ahead and start. I guess I'm going to start clockwise, man. Let's go over here. I've known this guy for a long time.
Yes.
This is Danny Ramos, man. I remember when I first met you, I got my first voiceover gig back in, I think it's 96.
That's right.
And Jorge was working with Keith at the old studio. What was it called?
Is it Keith Hart of Music? Oh,
No, the living room before New Age.
Oh, that's right. New Age recording.
But
Yeah.
then he moved to another studio off of 410.
That was Keith. Keith and Richard. Keith went on his own, and
Okay.
Richard stayed with
Well, I
me.
remember going to the one off of 410 before he went to the
That was
one.
Keith, right.
Okay, cool. So I went there. I got, and then my sister, Joanna Marie, she was working for Hispano Southwest, Thompson and Morintz.
Yeah.
That kind of, and you were
I
working.
was working for Sosa Bromley Aguilar.
Okay, cool. So you and my sister were working together, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah. In a Hispanic agency.
she got
advertising.
me a gig. I guess between her and Jorge, they got me a gig. I had to go do a voiceover for Circle K, right?
K.
And I went over there and I met this guy,
Yeah.
and we became friends since then, man.
my
And
God,
I
yeah.
rode my bike to that voiceover.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I lived
Look
way
at
over
you.
by the quarry, and I just like was hot. I was in the heat, and I made it. I was all sweaty. And I remember walking in, and Jorge was there. It was cool because Jorge was there behind the board. We had Keith, and you were there with the script, and that's when we met. And that was back in '96, bro. It's been 22
96.
years we've known each other.
Unbelievable. So we go way back.
What better way than to meet in the voiceover world and production world? And then you kind of, I saw you again after that, and I got a background extra part as a drunk uncle. That was pretty easy for me to do.
Yeah.
And it was on a movie scene, and I saw you there.
That's right. It was called Party Girl.
Yeah.
Movie,
You remember
Party
that?
Girl. Yeah. So you came in and you nailed it.
That was hilarious.
You were a drunk uncle, so you did.
Oh man, and trust me, I didn't drink that day. I think I was hungover from the night before.
Yeah,
And then
I'm still at it, man.
yeah,
I'm
dude,
still
the
producing.
years went by, dude.
Yeah.
And you took off to LA when?
Yeah, in 2000.
Wow.
In 2000, I came back in 2013, but came back and started producing and directing and all that good stuff, and commercials, music videos, until I ran into these cats over here.
Yeah.
And what Aaron and I, we worked together in LA. So
I didn't know that, man. Aaron,
yeah.
you were in LA too?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he was out there working away.
Awesomeness.
And he introduced me to Scott Leisk here. So
Look at that chain reaction, dude. It goes full circle.
it went
I
like
think
around, but
the
yeah.
synergy is correct. It starts from Jorge, boom, all the way around, how everyone connected. And here we are having an amazing time. Good times right here.
No, it's good to be here on your show, man. And I've been your buddy for a long time, and it's good to be here and bringing in these Hollywood directors now, working with famous actors, and they're doing their thing, man. And we're all doing our thing here, and we're bringing it back to San Antonio, Texas.
That's what I love, man, because I had 2 tours in LA, and it wasn't everyone knows it's not easy in LA. Of course, depending on who you know, but that's okay. It's cool. I went out there for the adventure. I got some experience, and I came back, and then when I saw you came back, in 2016?
13. I came back in 13, but I saw you later, in 16.
Yeah. And then I said, I got to get a hold of this guy, man. I want to do some work with him. I wanted to start surfacing back up my craft as an actor, and on and off, but now even more so. And very fortunate to do this and have you guys here, man. It's such an honor.
Well, these guys, Aaron Lee Lopez has been working in the film industry for a long time, and these guys ended up breaking me in, and him and Scott brought me in and helped them out in the behind-the-scenes footage. And,
Out in Hollywood?
Yeah, no, here in
Oh,
San
here,
Antonio,
okay.
on the Colossal Youth movie that they produced and directed and written and everything.
Colossal
so
Youth.
I was happy to be a part of it, and then when
Right.
when just getting more involved in it, they say, you know what, why don't you be one of our like associate producers, and help us out and do some B-roll footage of this and that, and just to come out and like behind the scenes stuff.
Right.
And sure enough, man, we jammed on it, and like I give my hats off to these guys for bringing me on. It's coming back from San Antonio out of L.A., so it was great to work with Aaron Lee Lopez again, and got to meet Scott.
That's great, dude.
So
I
it's good
did. I know when I found out about Colossal Youth, I hadn't heard about it yet. And of course, I don't have TV. I've kind of broken away. I do my high-speed internet and do a lot of YouTubing.
Right.
But I'm really glad to hear that. And I checked it out. I checked out the trailer. I was really impressed with the trailer and with the cast and the scenes. I was very familiar with the scenes around San Antonio.
Yeah, and I'll let these guys tell you all about
a lot
it.
of iconic places we shot here in town. We shot like the Hay Street Bridge. Of course, we were talking earlier about Central Catholic High School there. That was a great
Right.
location. San Antonio Museum of Art. A couple places down on the St. Mary's Strip. What is it? The Amp Room and
I saw that.
Limelight.
Limelight.
Yeah, a
Limelight.
couple clubs there that we have some good scenes in. So,
We shot at the Hay Street Bridge, right?
yeah, the Hay Street Bridge. Right.
Very,
Which is
very.
really
You
nice.
shot at all the hot spots,
great,
man.
Great view of downtown at night there. We got a real cool night scene that we have there in the movie.
Very, very cool, man. How long did it take? Who started the Colossal Youth? You two guys did, right?
Yeah, I started it. It's kind of based on my experiences growing up and my high school experience, and we kind of put a twist to it. But yeah, I grew up in Houston, Texas, and I wanted to be originally set like in the late '90s kind of thing, or I'm sorry, the late '80s, early '90s kind of setting. But we kind of made it to a more modern feel here, and but it's got that nostalgic feel to it, like we were talking about the John Hughes style movies and that kind of the romance and
like the Breakfast Club
yeah.
feel. Of,
Yeah, man.
that
That's the vibe that I got when I saw the trailer alone. It gave me that Brat Pack vibe, with the cast and the scenes and everything. I just like, man, what a perfect spot to do it, man. Central
It's
Catholic.
amazing
pretty
what Scott,
nostalgic.
what Scott and Aaron did to bring the cast members from Los Angeles, that they actually, just took the chance to come out here in San
That's
Antonio.
awesome, man. The whole
and be in
entire
this
cast
film.
was from Los Angeles.
Not
Yeah,
the
well,
entire, but
well, yeah,
The majority.
The main cast were from L.A. Yeah, let's see, we got Troy Osterberg, who plays essentially myself. He plays Ryder Jensen. He's the guy in the movie. Then we've got Kimmy Caruso, who plays Erica in the story, and then we've got Alexa Dowd, who plays the unattainable girl, the aloof artsy girl that he's chasing after. Siobhan Alexander is her character name, and then we got Reese Everett Ryan, who plays Jordan, who's like a smart kind of jock guy, kind of a grounding character for Ryder in the story. Then we got Mr. Jesse Borrego, a local.
yeah,
Yeah,
San
man, I saw
Antonio.
that.
Yeah,
Jesse
he plays
Borrego.
Mr. Fame himself.
Blood in, blood out.
Mr.
Yeah,
De La
Javier.
Vega, he's kind of like a father figure for Ryder in the story. Introduces literature to him, and it kind of helps him throughout dealing with the coming of age in the movie.
Very, very cool, man. Yeah, you
And
have
then
a
we
great cast.
and then we have Riker Lynch of the band R5 fame. I guess they've changed their name now. They're no longer R5, but
Right.
but yeah. So
And I know you have these group of teenagers are all pretty much the main characters, but the main one, it seems like, is it Troy?
Troy, yeah,
Yeah.
that
What's
plays
Troy?
Ryder.
What's
He
Troy's
plays him.
full name?
He plays.
Troy Osterberg is his
Okay.
name. Yeah.
Okay,
And
yeah.
we're gonna, I think, give him a call here in a little
Yeah,
while.
let's give him a buzz and
We're gonna
wake
give him
him
a
up.
buzz, let him know what's
He's
going
out in
on
LA
here.
now, so.
That's surprising.
But yeah, his character is Ryder Jensen in the story, and it's kind of his ups and downs of dealing with life and making wrong choices, and it goes through the friends' journey throughout high school, the senior year, and like I said, he makes a bunch of bad decisions, and he's chasing
Right.
after this one girl who comes back into his life. It's been there, the unobtainable girl he's been going after and chasing after, and then when you see the movie, you'll see that he realizes his true love is there all along, and I don't
Right
wanna
in
give
front
too
of
much
him.
away, but
They're all just trying to learn their place, right? It's
Right.
just being a teenager, man. It's crazy.
telling you.
Mr. Aaron Lee Lopez, man.
There he
Tell
is.
us. We're gonna move on to Aaron Lee Lopez right here. And you're from San Antonio, of course, right?
Yes, sir.
Right on, man.
Born and raised.
Awesome, man. How did things get started with you here in SA, man? What did you start doing? You have a lot of experience, in your portfolio with movie making here in town and in Hollywood, I'm sure. I was looking at one of your YouTube vids with with one of those.
Those old YouTube videos.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
No, just film was something that I really enjoyed as a hobby for a really long time. When I went to college in San Marcos, I started shooting little videos for the student government meetings and making short films. And it was there that I found that I kind of really wanted to do this for a living, but I really didn't know how to do it. So I was very fortunate that, once you ask enough people and you knock on a bunch of doors, they eventually give you a job as the smallest guy on the set. And so I was able to kind of work my way into the business.
Right on, man.
By doing that stuff. And then the rest is just, keeping up a good positive attitude and showing up on time and being the first person there and the last person to leave, and
Being consistent, right?
being consistent, so they know they can always call me because I'll show up and do the job, whether it's throwing out the trash or moving a camera or something.
And you were in San Antonio for quite some time, and then you split to Los Angeles, right? Mm-hmm. And then how long was your filming tour out there?
Well, I originally went out there to edit a movie called The Bookie with the Cevallos brothers, and they hired me as their editor. So I worked with them for a while, and then after that, I started to go work from post house.
You're talking about, this is Mickey, right? The
Yeah.
Cevallos brother? Cool,
Yes.
man. I heard about those guys.
So I worked for them, and then I started editing. I started working in the post-production houses, along with also working on set. I would go from, a post house, and then the next day I'd be PAing on some other TV show or something.
You know what? It's funny, Aaron, but that's actually when I met you on The Bookie.
Yeah.
And when I worked with him in San Antonio to shoot with the Cevallos brothers, he went back to LA and we were back over there, and I was doing a documentary on paparazzis, and he came in as my producer and
Sweet, man.
as the editor of the film, and produced it with me and put it together for me.
All happening around the same time.
An
huh?
award-winning documentary. So thanks to Aaron there. So
That's awesome,
we know-
man.
Yeah.
So you guys were out there together. That was what, 2010, right? Or
Earlier, I think it was 2005 or something. I don't know.
awesome. Jorge and I were out there in we're out there in 95, 96, and then I went back out there in 2006, and I was trying to get a hold of some peeps, but I just didn't have the right contacts. But that's awesome, dude. I know I got a phone call right here. We're waiting for another guest.
Well, we were gonna call Reese, and then I was just gonna get Paul on the line.
For sure, man.
Sorry,
Bring him
'cause
on.
I'm gonna call Troy first.
Again, Paul is
Paul.
He's an actor.
Paul's an actor. He plays Mr. Money in the movie. Go ahead and call your.
You're gonna do both kind of thing.
right on.
I'm just gonna call him. He's
Yeah.
just being tapped in the
super,
conversation.
super cool.
Yeah.
So Paul plays Mr. Money in this film. He's an actor. He's a
Call him
big.
Troy.
Yeah. So you might want to put the phone closer to to the microphone.
Hello, and welcome to Movie Phone.
You give me a few.
I'm calling you now, dude.
Let's see if you're calling number 7 in the winner.
Hey, Troy, what's going on?
Good, how are you, sir?
All right.
Hey,
Well,
Troy.
we're here.
Troy, it's Aaron Lopez. How you doing?
Hey, what's going on, Aaron?
Hey, Troy, it's Danny Ramos, the behind-the-scene camera guy.
Oh, the young paparazzi.
With my documentary. Thank you, man.
What's up, guys?
What's going on, man?
I'm texting him, Paul.
It's been a little while, man, but man, congratulations, and you and Scott and everyone for getting the Shoreline Entertainment distributing the Colossal Youth film that you guys did here in San Antonio.
Hey, that's cool. That's always fun.
What's up, Paul? It's me, Alexander.
Oh, that's Paul, but this one's Troy.
Oh, we got
So I got Paul
two.
right here, and then I got Troy on the.
Okay,
We got,
what's
we
up?
got Mr. Money here.
What's happening,
with us
Troy?
as well, so.
I rounded up your boys over here to do a show right here on No More BS on YouTube, and they're sitting here and we're talking about you, so they thought they'd give you a call and we'd have a little chat with you, man. Hope everything's going on. How's everything going out there?
I can't complain. It's all right, It actually has
Actually, the weather hasn't been as nice to us as it usually is, but it's nice to get a little rain once in a while.
Right on, right on. And you're out there in Santa Monica, Los Angeles, or what part of Los Angeles?
We're in Beverly Hills.
Oh, nice.
What? Oh,
Beverly Hills.
yeah.
That sounds pretty cool.
Get out of here. No, it's cool.
I love Santa Monica Beach myself.
90210. What's up?
Exactly, right?
All right.
Awesome, man.
Yeah.
I was checking out the trailer, man, and I saw some of your stuff on the trailer. It looks pretty cool, man. Are you excited about the Colossal Youth? What's
The leading role man.
the leading role man, dude? How was your experience in working with these guys here? It looks exciting, man. I really dig the trailer.
Leading role. Well, let me tell you, it was not easy. It was my first time ever doing a full lead. Being number one on the call sheet. So It was an honor. But, like anything, it takes a lot of responsibility and hard work to just make sure everything flows, nice and smooth. So it was a lot of fun.
That's awesome, man.
So, and it was cool that we got to film out here. It was hot. It was really hot, I'll tell you that much. But,
Yeah, good old San Antonio humidity and heat.
It's clipped.
Yeah, we were like 100
So
plus.
that definitely added the whole dynamic
100
to
plus
the
degrees.
film, I think, which is maybe why it's doing so well. And then, of course, Scott, our director, killed it. So, they just made me look good to sum things up.
Well, it looks pretty good, man. I haven't seen it yet. I can't wait to see it and check it out, man. I'm a big 80s fan myself. I know that it kind of had that texture that kind of reminded me of the Brat Pack and the Breakfast Club and all that kind of stuff. I really like those 80s high school flicks and, everybody trying to find their place, in life while in high school. But it looks like a really, really, really hot flick, dude.
Yeah, I hope it turns out as well as we envisioned it. We kind of had a certain mindset going in. And hopefully we capitalized and did what we needed to do to make the film a hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just finished. Hey, Troy, this is Aaron. We just finished a 45-minute behind-the-scenes piece of that whole project.
No way.
You're going to be pretty excited about it because Steven went to work on it hardcore. And
Is that with all just the crazy interviews that Danny and I did?
Yeah, that's the stuff that you did.
And so
the wink in the
Make
eye.
me look like an idiot.
No, it's not. We
couldn't-
covered it
yeah,
with a
we
lot of
couldn't
other
use
stuff.
we couldn't use the music video, but yeah, it's all the other stuff.
No, it's some fun. It's some fun stuff, Troy. Don't worry about it. It
that's
looks
good.
great. It looks great. You did
No,
awesome.
that was one of my favorite parts actually of the whole shoot was just messing around with Danny behind the camera, behind the scenes.
That's awesome, Troy. Thank you, man.
We're still
Thank
trying
God
to
we
figure
got
out
something out of you.
We're still trying to figure out the trampoline though. We don't know whatever happened to that.
The
Anybody know?
trampoline?
The trampoline? Something happened to the trampoline?
What happened to the trampoline? I don't know. What, was I there? I don't.
What was the
What trampoline?
What was the trampoline?
Oh yeah, okay.
Got to be an inside something here.
Yeah.
Hey, so real quick question, man, for our viewers here and YouTube viewers, man, and all over, how can our viewers take a look at this flick, or how can they check it out? Is there a
How can
website?
they check? Say that one more time. I'm so sorry. How can they check out the film?
Yeah,
Or just like the trailer or whatever. But not the
because it
film's
still hasn't
not-
come out yet, right?
No, it hasn't
Okay.
come
Come
out.
out
I
yet.
see.
Yeah, we're
Or-
looking to hopefully premiere it here in San Antonio. Maybe I guess what is it? August, I think it is.
Okay, cool.
We're looking at other
no.
film festivals and that kind of thing. So
As far as the film goes, I mean, I have no idea. I haven't even seen the film, so you have to crack Scott for what.
Oh man, they got the posters here and everything. I was already thinking, oh man, is it already out? No, it hasn't come out yet. So we're gonna wait until hopefully maybe August of 2018, right?
Yeah, and then we'll do a follow-up interview
Yeah,
with
maybe
these
we
guys.
could do a follow-up and bring Troy back in. You know what I mean?
That would be cool,
Alex?
dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be
for
fun.
sure.
That would be fun. That would be actually a good time.
And then we're bringing Kemi and everyone else that is in San Antonio for the premiere or whatever. You know what I mean?
Bring it on.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. It's so funny because we've become really good friends actually after the film. So it's not necessarily just the fam on set. It's also outside of the film, which is really cool. So we're always hanging out. And I was with Riker. Like 2 weeks ago playing baseball. I haven't seen Kimmy in a little while because she's always busy, but we connect once in a while, and it's cool. We just it was nice that we made some new friends on set as well as off the set. So that was really nice aspect of things.
yeah, the chemistry was amazing with this cast. made my job look easy. But
I mean, that should be the goal, though.
That always helps.
Yep.
Awesome.
So,
To answer your question, though, to find the film, I mean, that's Scott. You can find the trailer
right.
and sneak peeks on YouTube, which is what I've seen.
Right.
But other than that, I don't have too much.
We got the
too much
Facebook
information.
page.
Yeah, you got a lot of social
Facebook,
media.
Instagram,
Okay, so you can find
Twitter.
Colossal Youth on Facebook,
Oh, yeah.
YouTube. You can just type in Colossal Youth and boom, it'll come right there. I checked it out last night. Like I said, it was pretty awesome.
Yeah, we got a good following on Twitter and Instagram as well. Yeah, Facebook.
Excellent, man.
Yeah, the fans are amazing. They will not stop leaving me with fan art like every time. I check my inbox or on Instagram, and all it is just different fan art of me or Alexa or Kimmy or Riker, and like some Santa hats or like Halloween scary masks. And I mean, they're relentless. Like they really want to see the movie, Scott. That's all I'm gonna say.
I know. We're blessed because we had Riker Lynch in this movie and his sister Rydell, who she has a cameo role.
Right on.
And they were in this band called R5. I think they've changed their name and they've gone on to do other things. But they've done world tour, and we've got people like in Argentina, Japan, Romania, all over the world, really pining to see this movie. So it's really amazing, and we're just hoping that we can get it out there to all the fans, and we're working hard behind the scenes to get that to happen. And we're trying our best. We've got, like Aaron was saying, we've got a really cool behind the scenes video that we're going to share with everybody here eventually down the road once the movie's released. But we'll show some snippets of it and some fun stuff from it.
Right on.
And just kind of tease it along. And that's kind of what I've been doing. I've been doing the social media for the film all this time, but it's been fun interacting with all these fans. They're great. I mean, they're just dying to see this movie.
That's
it's amazing.
It's exciting, especially before it's before it becomes released and do the premiere and all that stuff. And can't wait till that happens. I can't wait to see the film, man. This sounds really cool. Sounds really awesome. Any of you guys have anything to say to Troy before we part ways here?
No, just congratulations.
Congratulations, Troy.
Man.
Yeah, dude.
You did a good job
For
on the
sure.
film.
Troy, you rocked it, and it was amazing working with you, and can't wait to see you again. And
Yeah, I can't wait to see you on any other movies too. I'll be looking out for you. All right, so God bless you out there,
Keep you guys
man.
posted. I'll keep
Definitely,
you posted.
Troy.
This is the start, so I appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
all right, well, take care,
Awesome.
Troy.
Thank you, Troy,
You too, guys.
for tuning in, man, and joining us there for a brief moment, man. I really appreciate it. I hope to talk to you
Of course,
soon.
guys.
Okay, thanks, Troy.
Love it.
Cool,
Love
man.
it, love it. Thank you so much, guys. I'll talk to you soon.
All right.
Okay.
Right.
And we got
Awesome, man.
Paul Matthew on.
Okay, Paul, can you hear? Oh, like you have to.
So Paul can actually see us real time right now, right?
So
No,
no, because he
I'll
has
have to
to
be-
turn the camera around and see
I have
Alex,
to do this.
and then just put the speaker thing right next to the microphone.
There you can. It's kind
Oh,
of.
there you go.
Can you see
What's
me?
up?
Guys,
What's
Hey,
happening,
you're
brother?
sideways.
Well,
am I sideways?
that's the best I can do here.
No, you're okay. I mean, to us, right?
To us, you're sideways.
What
But-
about if I do that?
The other
No.
way. Turn
Now
it
you're
the
really
other way.
changing.
Yeah,
Right there.
like that.
No.
Oh no, it'll yeah, it keeps.
The only way I could do it would be like this, but then you're gonna see him.
No, just see him. Just do it that
Very,
way.
very cool.
That looks cool.
Okay.
So
So-
that's
Cool. How's it going, guys?
Oh,
right.
good.
Going
good.
great, going great.
We just wanted to have you on the show for a little bit to talk to you about Colossal Youth, like your experience with it.
Oh, I loved it. It's one of my more favorite, more enjoyable film experiences.
Very, very cool, man. Also, are you from San Antonio or?
I'm originally from San Antonio, but now I'm living in lovely Las Vegas.
Dude, how is that out there,
Woo,
dude?
party
I've
time.
always thought about living out in Las Vegas, man. How do you like it out there?
I love it, and also it's similar to San Antonio where I don't always want to go to the Riverwalk, and I don't always want to go to the Strip.
Right.
And I love what I do. I don't always want to do what I love, but every time it's crazy. It's basically one big Groundhog's Day for the last 7 years.
Wow, man, that is awesome.
I mean, and it's marked by like visitors, people coming to town, and everybody wants to go out all the time.
Oh, of course. Hey, we just wanted to get back and jump into Colossal Youth, man. Your
Heck
part.
yeah.
What part did you play again? You had.
I play a substitute teacher named Mr. Money. That I guess was important in Scott's experience in high school. He was one of the crazier kind of irresponsible
Hippie dude.
adults.
Yeah. Just kind of babysat
And,
us. But yeah. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I guess he made an impression on Scott, so they, saw fit to include it in the film. And I got the opportunity to perform that, make a character out of Mr. Money, with obviously direction from Scott and from the script.
Very, very cool, man. That's awesome. Yeah, I saw the trailer for the first time yesterday. Danny was filling me in, and we just got off the phone with Troy, and it sounds like a very exciting film. I can't wait till it comes out, and it's already getting a lot of hype from what I'm hearing right now. The energy at this table is pretty intense, man. I'm glad that you can join us here, via
Yeah, it's totally cool
FaceTime.
to be via FaceTime. But yeah, it was a fun cast and a fun crew. So we had that energy that you're feeling and that everybody's excited about is because,
right.
like y'all were saying earlier, the cast got along so well. And I think it was the end of the first day that I was. I also ran sound for a couple of days when our sound guy had an emergency. And the first day I got there, they threw me into the equipment. And by the end of the first day, I was like, hey, I love this cast. I'm so in love with these kids.
That's
and
great.
these characters, and the energy was fun. So, yeah, that's why we're all excited about it, because the film definitely carries that. I don't know. I just had such a pleasure thinking of them as my kids. I'm the substitute teacher coming in here.
Paul actually had a part in a scene with Jesse Borrego, so that was fun.
I see.
That was fun to watch.
Awesome.
Yeah, that was cool because he's been a big hero of mine for a long time.
Oh yeah,
and
same
I've read
here.
with him, since Blood In, Blood Out and Fame even. And I read with him for several auditions because he's a friend of ours. But to share actual screen time with him was a huge career step and huge honor.
No, I can imagine, man. He is an icon in the
definitely an
80s
icon.
fame and a lot of stuff that he's done, and he's also
and he's a crazy good actor.
Yeah,
I've worked
he's
actually
awesome,
with a
man.
lot of-
I'm
I've
here
worked
to
with a lot of great actors actually, because with my background, but he's one of the better. He's just a great actor.
yeah, he's really dedicated to his craft, and I'm sure the rest of the cast is.
He was amazing to work with. He was really, giving as an actor and wanted to, add to the scene and be a part of it. I really liked what you guys were saying about how you guys fit into the story and that behind the scenes video. I mean, you saw how it was a kid's journey, but it was important how you guys fit into it and how you guys worked it in.
Well, I felt like the whole company, the whole crew and cast, and the production understood the story that you were trying to tell, Scott. And so you can't help but get excited and nostalgic for your own high school. And we were shooting in a high school. We had real desks, real chalkboard, dry erase boards, and so that nostalgia, walking down the halls, you're like, yeah, man, I've been a substitute teacher in my life, and I know that experience, but I've definitely been a student, and it was fun because we were, all kind of in high school for the shoots that were on that location.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw some of the scenes. I was pretty familiar with those scenes, man. My entire family went to Central Catholic except for me. I broke the tradition on purpose. I was like, nope, not going, Dad. Sorry, I'm going to public school, brother.
Well, I think Aaron has a funny, interesting story about the principal and how we actually landed that location.
Awesome. Aaron?
Well, I was just saying, because David Rodriguez and and Sonny Cantu.
Oh, I see.
They had both gone to that school, so they were able to it wasn't funny. It was they were able to contact him and get involved with that school.
No, what I was going to say, the story that I'm referencing is the principal. What's his name, Aaron?
The Greg Marlon part or what? Or no?
No, the actual principal.
Oh, the actual principal of Central Catholic.
Oh, it was Vandepute, wasn't it, at
So
the time?
he'd actually come to Vegas and seen my show.
Oh, Nino.
No, he was the PR Vandepute. Yeah, he was Henry Vandepute. He was the he was in charge of PR, and so he went to your show. Go ahead.
Oh, so he went.
No, and so when we were negotiating, when Aaron was negotiating
Right.
the terms of that space, he mentioned that just randomly that I was in a show here in Vegas, and the guy goes, "Oh my gosh, I just saw that show maybe a couple of weeks before."
Wow.
And it just it was just this really
That is
awesome
pretty
sort
cool.
of synergetic thing where they were excited to have us there too. So that was a lot of fun.
Connected, man, already.
Okay,
Yeah.
Paul, we're gonna let you go because we're gonna jump back onto the next subject. Oh, unless you have something else. Sorry.
Oh, man, did anybody have anything to say to Paul before we...
Yeah, we got to call Reese, one of the guy.
We're going to call Jordan.
But Paul, we got to check out your show. What's the show you're doing in Vegas right now, Paul?
Oh yeah, at Caesar's Palace. It's called Absinthe. We're the #1 show for the last 7 years on the Strip.
Yeah.
Golly, that is awesome.
Woo.
Yeah. And actually, Alexa Dowd just visited the show. Not like,
One of the cast members on
Oh, okay.
Colossal Youth.
She
Came out to see
played,
you.
The love interest Siobhan, and yeah, it was great. We had a little reunion, and also R5 came to visit the show as well. So it's been the life of this film has continued into my other professional life. So that's been pretty cool.
Nice.
Cool.
Sounds wonderful, man. I'm glad great things are happening for you, man. And I really appreciate you tuning in to join us here at the round
It's really
table
fun.
with such a great energy here right now. And I thank you again, man, for again tuning in and having a chat
Thanks
with
so
us.
much, Alex. We really
Definitely,
appreciate
man. Hope to talk to you soon. I'm gonna go check out your show, bro.
Okay, Paul.
Do it.
We love
All right,
you, and
y'all
we'll
have a
talk to
good
you
one.
soon.
All right, God
All right,
bless,
man.
Paul.
Peace.
Have fun.
Bye.
Be safe.
Good luck.
Be safe out there in Vegas.
All right.
Viva
let's see what
Las
Mr.
Vegas.
Do
Mr.
we
Reese
still roll?
Ryan.
Can we cut?
Do we go get
'Cause I got to
Anthony?
get Anthony. Yeah.
Let's go get Anthony.
Okay.
No,
I'm
no,
calling him right now.
No, he's calling him right now. So let's just do it.
Rolling.
Reese, you there?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey,
all
there
right,
he
Reese.
is, Reese.
Good, man.
up?
We're here doing this little podcast here. Alex, you want to go ahead and introduce?
What is going on, Reese? Nice to meet you, man. I'm Alexander Garcia. I'm the host of my very own YouTube channel I just started here called No More BS, and I called up Danny and Aaron and
Scott
and
here.
Scott, R.Scott here to join me, and now we're just plugging you in, and glad to have you right now on the Apple phone, man. How you doing, bro?
Great. It's great to meet you. It's awesome to be on the podcast.
Pleasure.
Yeah. We're doing it.
We were just talking about Colossal Youth, and we had just we talked to Troy a little bit earlier.
Right on.
We also talked to Paul out in Las
Yeah,
Vegas.
Paul Matthew.
So we're going down the list. So
Mr. Money.
Mr. Money, yeah.
yeah, we
Mr.
just talked to
Money, oh,
Mr.
yeah.
Money,
Oh, yeah.
and then
Namaste.
Reese, where are you calling from right now, sir?
Right now I am in Los Angeles, California.
Yeah.
nice.
Living the California life, surfing and shooting shows and stuff.
Nice.
It's treating me well, yeah.
Very cool. What part of Los Angeles are you at?
I live in Koreatown. It's just the
Yeah,
right amount of
yeah.
like dirty and nasty. I love it here.
Yeah.
That's sweet. That perfect
Right on.
place for a
Taco
rebel.
trucks. I missed the taco trucks. I
yeah.
had
Yeah.
to find the greatest concentration of them.
Oh yeah, man. Down here in South Texas, man, the taco trucks are popping up left and right. I was out there in Burbank for a little while, and I had a lot of fun out there doing some background work with Central Casting.
Oh, right on, yeah.
Yeah. So, I just, I went out there with too much overhead, man. I said, like, if I'm gonna go back out there, man, I want to pay all my bills first. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But and probably not take a car. I don't know. How's the public transportation doing out there? I was in traffic like half my life out there.
Yeah, oh my god. I've been shooting up in the valley recently and it's been 3-hour commutes.
Yep.
We're inching along slowly. It's not the best.
Damn.
It is what it is.
It is. Yeah. L.A.
You
man.
learn to make your peace with it and kind of use it as like I don't know. I try and be a little contemplative while I'm driving so I don't just get furious at all
Yeah.
the insanity. And
Awesome.
now I realize, like, when I come back to Texas to visit family and stuff, I just drive like a maniac, totally unnecessarily. I have
Oh,
to, like,
cool.
catch myself.
You have family down here in Texas?
Yeah, I grew up in Austin, and it was actually wild. I came out here, had an apartment and everything, and then immediately went to shooting Colossal Youth. Going back to Texas, it was great. It was cool
Wow.
to get to
How cool
visit
is that?
family.
He was the
Yeah,
only
just an
one
hour.
acclimated to the hot weather, I guess, right?
Yeah, everyone else was melting, and
Yeah. Reese, you've done other films here in Texas too, right, Reese?
yeah. Let's see. So I shot a film in maybe 2015, I want to say.
Yeah.
With Twitchy Dolphin called Disassociationville. That was a lot of fun.
That sounds familiar.
I kind of cut my teeth there doing a lot of different short films, doing stuff for independent studios
Sure.
and students and stuff, and then came out here.
So Reese plays Jordan in the movie.
Okay. And again,
Yeah.
tell us about your character, man.
Yeah, okay. Jordan is, I would say, the most well-read of the group, I guess. He's a little more thoughtful, a little bit of a gentler soul, I guess. And I think he's kind of
he serves as a bit of a reasonable like core to the group. He really ties everybody together, and he's a real sweetheart. Yeah, he's. I don't know how much plot can I talk about here,
Well,
Scott? What are we?
I don't know. We don't want to give too much away, but he's kind of like the voice of reason for
Yeah,
Ramos. He's
yeah.
kind of like that extra set.
More the free-spirited guy, right?
And he's
Yeah.
like who
Go with the
writers
flow,
should be
free-spirited.
kind of thing.
Yeah, that's the vibe I got from looking
Yeah,
at
exactly.
you on
Very
the trailer.
thoughtful and super kind. He's everyone has that friend that they can talk to, and I think I can kind of personally relate to being that friend a little bit, and that's definitely kind of the realm that Jordan lies in. He's a really
like
sweet guy.
Yeah, he's like a smart jock. He does a lot of quotes from poets
Yeah,
and
lots of literature and stuff.
that kind of thing too.
Yeah, he's a very
but he's a
well-informed
baseball-
guy. Yeah.
baseball star. You know.
Yeah, a consummate. We actually, while we were shooting, we were using this book called Off to Arcady. It's like an old poetry novel that they used in like the early,
That's what
I
it was
guess,
called.
1900s. Yeah, Off to Arcady. That my grandmother gave me actually.
Nice.
And so I thought that it'd be kind of cool to try and sneak that in and do that as a little bit of an homage to her. And I thought it really fit the character as well. Kind of a cool, I don't know,
Yeah, man, I
throwback to
bet.
history and literature.
Huh. Okay.
Very creative, man, of you to actually, produce your character on top of the script and all that. It's fun, you have a group of guys that'll allow you to do that, to let your character
definitely.
grow, man. I've had fun doing the same thing, doing theater myself, is where I'll take the character and they give you the base, and then next thing you know, you're creating constantly and channeling in, and you're trying new stuff, and they're like, wow, do that.
Yeah.
So that's kind of
Just
cool. You
trying
have
to bring
growth.
something personal, yeah.
It's great to have growth on set, especially in film as well as theater. I think it's very important to have constant growth because, your
Absolutely.
directors don't have to really turn up the knob, man. It's like, yeah, this guy is full of creativity. And then, in my opinion, I think I'd rather have the director turn my volume down than to try to turn my volume up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you always just want to bring something new and see what you can
Very
give,
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Reese was great. He brought a lot to the character. We put him on the spot a couple times, and he came through with some dialogue. We had some dialogue changes and that kind of thing to kind of change a little bit of the story, and he came through and nailed it. So
Sounds
yeah,
awesome.
thanks. I appreciate that. It was an awesome shoot. We had two different like cast houses, and we all got so close by the end of it. We all had so much fun, just spending time with each other. Really, we really
river
we were
rafting.
super close.
What else did you guys do? Water
Yeah,
balloon
let's
fights?
see. Yeah, we went rafting. We had that was so fun. We had on one of our like days off, we decided we were going to like break the cast up into two teams and go to like basically race to get water balloon, water gun fight supplies, and then whoever could get back to the house first would be like the first one to get prepared and like ambush the other people. And unfortunately, I
hilarious.
was on the team that got back last. So as we walked up the driveway, we were met with a barrage of water balloons from the roof. I didn't even know
Oh,
people
man.
could get up there.
Really?
But yeah, so it was just hijinks. We went and played putt golf and just had a lot of fun. We went out and played music downtown a couple times, which was cool.
I see a little
Just
bit of that.
enjoyed San Antonio. Just such an incredible city. My brother
Yeah.
lives there now, and I've always
Very,
loved
very
it
cool.
there.
Sounded like you guys had the Colossal family, man. The Colossal Youth
Yeah.
family. Even off the camera, man. You guys developed your own little the real
Yeah.
true Colossal Youth. How everybody
like a
got
little
along
wolf
and
pack.
did all that kind of cool stuff together, and that's awesome.
Yeah, and I think that really helps with the project and lends a bit of we were, friends on and off the camera. I think you can just see it. You can see how much we all liked and got along with each other. We're all friends. I'm actually going to hang out with Riker in a couple days. We're having he's throwing a jam night, so I'm going to go say hey and hang out. He's, an awesome dude.
Yeah,
So,
that's
Very,
yeah,
very cool.
Riker Lynch.
The
yeah.
cast is a lot of love.
Awesome.
Yeah, and who was it that went to go see Paul Matthew down in Vegas to go see a show?
Alexa Dow.
Yeah, she went to go see him already in Vegas.
Oh, that sounds so fun. It's so just juxtaposing the image of Mr. Money with like who he actually is just amazing to me. I love it. I have to go to Vegas and see that shit.
I can't wait to see Colossal Youth. I can't wait to see you guys.
Me too.
Yeah, this is Danny Reese.
Great group, man.
I did all the behind-the-scenes video operating camera behind the scenes, and
Oh yeah, definitely.
yeah. So you guys rocked, man. You guys, we had a lot of fun, and man, it was just awesome to see y'all work together, and I just can't wait to see all of y'all again when we do the premiere out here in Texas or whatever.
That'll be here in San Antonio?
I hope so. I mean,
there's
it's
a
up
lot
to
of
the
moving parts to that.
Yeah.
We're working on it.
It'd be great if it was here.
Yeah, so we're working on
I
that.
totally want to go to the Colossal Youth party, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to have
I
it.
really appreciate that.
Looking forward to that, man.
All right. Well, what else you got coming up, Reese? You got other stuff you're working on?
So I just wrapped, let's see, like 4 months of shooting for Facebook's first scripted show, basically. We shot 40 12-minute episodes, basically. It's called Turnt, facebook.com/Turnt Show. We've got a trailer or two up, and yeah, that's
a big deal.
It's been a whirlwind. We wrapped it, I guess, yesterday. I broke my toe on the last day. That was pretty awesome. Good send-off.
There's nothing you can do about a broken toe.
Yeah, I mean,
Just tape it to the next one.
It's like the perfect metaphor for like, oh, I gave it my all, you know?
Yeah.
Broke my toe on the last day. It doesn't even matter. But yeah, other than that, I've just been, auditioning here and there. I've been surfing a lot recently, but
Nice.
just working.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll come out soon. Can't give a date yet, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
And yeah, just looking forward to the future. I can't wait to see what happens with Colossal Youth. It's been such a blast, and it was such an awesome project to work on with such awesome people.
Awesome.
All right. Well.
Cool, man. Thanks for phoning in.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks for the call, you guys.
Totally appreciate it, man. Thank you so much,
have
man.
a great night.
All right, Reese. Take care, bud.
Best of luck to you, man.
care.
I hope to talk to you soon, man. Premiere style and everything.
Thanks. It was great to meet you guys. Have a good one.
All right.
Take care.
Awesome. Look at that.
Man, we got pretty much everybody except for
Riker Lynch and
Yeah.
everyone else. But
That's
you know
awesome,
what?
man.
I think what we'll do, maybe we'll do an update, and if whatever screening
for sure.
that we do here, through Aaron and Scott here, we'll do like a screening or whatever it is, or if it's a premiere or whatever we can do with Shoreline Entertainment, we can bring those people down, or if they're available, and maybe do another update with the cast.
Definitely
members
gonna
for
do a
your-
part
for
two,
your
man.
wonderful show here.
Definitely want to have continuity on all this, man. I'm really excited. I'm all about supporting, the local film scene here, especially with you guys. We pretty much, we're pretty much connected in this circle right here, and starting from Jorge all the way around, man.
Yeah, man. And all you guys here,
And
just great to
just
be
got to
here.
keep, helping each other out by doing this, and I really appreciate you guys coming down here. And
are you kidding me?
we're also gonna have another guest.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, is it
Yeah.
Anthony? Right?
Yeah. We'll do the Margarita Man.
Yeah.
And we'll do that on another episode. So
Margarita Man.
yeah.
Wow.
So
Good
but
enough.
it was fun.
Yeah.
It was good.
Very cool. Glad that we can mention that too, but we'll get back to that later on. Again, thanks for coming out, guys. Colossal Youth, everyone. Let me see this right here.
Yeah.
Check this out, baby. I hope I can get one of these to hang up. Check it out. Go to YouTube. Check out the trailer.
A must see.
Colossal Youth. That's right, man. And coming to a theater near you
Signed by
and
the cast. There you go.
Yeah.
television screen near
Yeah.
you.
The cast signed it right there. Yeah.
Right on, man. All right, guys.
Oh, cool.
Super, super duper awesome. I'm excited. Appreciate you guys coming out tonight,
Keep
man.
it rocking, man. Keep it
Thank y'all
rocking,
so
man.
much. Really,
Thank you
really
for being
appreciate your
here.
time, and hope to definitely talk to you guys again soon about not only Colossal Youth, but there's plenty of more creativity
Projects,
coming
more
into the
projects
future.
coming up. Yeah.
Thank you again to Mr. Aaron Lee Lopez, dude. Great to have you down here,
Thanks for
brother.
having us here.
For sure. All right, man. Peace out. Boom.
Hey, God.
Throw that in there. Oh, fuck, what's happening?